So, let's go.
But when you get to 2.5 years of a car, it's worth what the loans are. It's like buying.
I've only paid 2 years on it. You know, they offer this.
Oh, nice. Put it on.
So do the right thing.
What? I mean, it's like a part-time job.
It is.
And if you don't have your local station, which is over 5 miles away, you got to go to Sherman Oaks. You got to go to, Hollywood.
Well, that's our issue too, right? So I live in Santa Clarita, and they sold me on this. I asked several questions.
I think there's one pump out there.
This is, like you said, I hit the jackpot.
Yeah. Well, you're buying it, and you're like,
how do I not? I tell my wife, how do I not buy this car?
That's what you think.
So then, price was. I'm like, okay, price is decent. They're giving us 15,000 in gas and fuel. This will last me till about 4 years into this car by what we drive. It's a 2023.
I mean, in driving it, when it is working, it's a nice car.
It's a beautiful car. It's a Lexus.
That's a
car
deceiving.
with a exactly.
Where do you live?
I'm in Santa Monica, and I live right by the one pump that worked more than any other pump. It's done. Cloverfield pump was right by my house.
The one by the freeway left.
The one by the which one?
Yeah, there was one by the freeway.
Right on
Which
Cloverfield.
one? Which one?
No, I'm
Cloverfield.
that
Oh.
one. That's
on
by Santa Monica.
Oh, the Santa Monica. Yeah, Santa Monica. That one's close. No, only Inglewood.
Actually worked 80% of the time. Still was down like every.
That one wasn't by 2.0 though.
We had it 4 times. That's pretty damn good.
Right. See, they told you when I bought the car, they said, oh, there's one that's in Santa Clarita. You'll have them all over the place.
Yeah, you got an app.
Yes.
Yep.
No.
And then that
2.0 don't care. They can.
Oh, great. Burbank, because my wife works in Burbank at Warner Brothers. Easy. Santa Clarita, drive right by. Honey, I'm going to stop to get fuel. Says it's open today. She gets there, it's closed, so then she has to drive home. Then I get the car the next morning. Okay, I'll go to Mission Hills and fill up there. They only give me $5 worth of fuel. And I'm like, oh my
Barely make
God,
it.
are you kidding me? So now I got to drive 17 miles back home. So that $5 I just got, I just used. And it's just an ongoing cycle with this fuel.
Yeah, don't go for the fuel just because you need the fuel. When you're in the area, then that's when you pump.
I mean, for instance,
I buy it. I'm lucky. I'm close to a Air Product station. Air Product sells for $29.99.
Air Product.
$36. So
Oh yeah, it's called Air Product.
$50 a tank less expensive.
Yeah, they're a little bit cheaper.
But Air Products.
$24.99.
Old, decrepit, and they're down all the time.
There's a different nozzle.
Sometimes that I'm like having to wait a day just to go fill up the car because I gotta go. Right now it's down. Today, yesterday.
Yeah, it's Air Product. The pressure system is different than 2.0. Nowadays,
Or what do you think would be a good question to ask a bunch of people that they can do within like a short answer?
what is the best or the most disappointing thing about the Mirage?
Well, right now I want to move out of state. If I sell the car, it's worth less than my loan.
Okay, so you
but
got something up
the
with them.
price literally, you couldn't even give it away.
The question is, what's
Once the fuel finish.
the biggest disappointment from the Mirage?
I'm planning to move out of state and my car is worth less than my loan. The amount of depreciation has dropped like a rock.
Sheen, what's the biggest disappointment about it?
I would say the cost at this point to drive it because it's $1 a mile. It just is ridiculous. The car, horrible technology.
What's your name again, man? Don. I'm Rob. Can you give me one?
Yeah, the biggest disappointment with this car is the fueling and the accessibility to get fuel for this car. And the price.
It's a part-time job. It really is.
It is.
Actually, I've recorded every tank I filled up since the day I bought it.
Spartacus.
And it's 41 cents a mile, so it's not as bad as...
Well, I'm counting my payment. Counting my insurance.
Okay, but
the payment, you're
It
paying on
costs
$150
to fill this car up.
it's a 0% loan, at least it was for us buying a new.
2023, it was
But But a 0% loan is great. I mean, I got 100% financing. I didn't even have to write a
I
check
can
to take
get
it
a
off the lot.
0% loan on any car
No,
right
you
now.
can't.
Not
No,
right
you
now,
can't.
but when I
No.
bought that car, you could.
No,
Absolutely.
no, they were 6% loans at the
Not
time.
2023. At 100.
You got a 0%, right?
0%.
Yeah, you got a
100%. I think you got a 0%.
All the cars were going over MSRP because of the supply chain with COVID. That was why it
I
looked
bought
so
over 50
good.
cars in my life,
Okay.
and this is by far and it's the only Toyota I've ever bought. Of all the cars, I've owned almost every Disney model.
Well, that's another issue. They said 400 for mileage, and I get barely 3.
I get 286 to 320.
That's about right. That's about right.
Miles.
That's because True Zero they tuned down the pressure in the system. That's why it used to get like 420. So True Zero did something to their pump. So then now you can only get that range. It's not the car. It's the pressure in the system. Yeah, the pressure. When they tune down the pressure, that's how much you're able to get. You know, the range is shortened. Yeah. So it's True Zero did that. So
Our mistake that we
That's
buy
another-
this car and we use this
So it's
car.
coming down to the
We
fuel.
don't-
yeah,
okay,
I mean down to the fuel
What
exactly.
they don't tell you is
System.
that
But Toyota's got to fix it because they know.
Yeah.
They know what's
let's drive around 10 miles.
But
I don't know. Is that reduce the amount of, like, let's say the fuel car, right? If you get up to 420, you probably use more money to get up there. That's why they changed the pressure in the system. So you don't. That way you don't use the car as fast as, you know, since they raised the price on the hydrogen. That's my guess.
Getting in the high 2s right now.
They might be
Highest I ever got.
You live all the way in Santa Clarita?
yeah,
They got one pump out there, right? Like,
none in Santa Clarita.
no?
No, I was using Mission Hills.
Oh, okay. So you had to go all the way to Mission Hill.
Well, my wife works in Burbank, right?
Okay.
So there's a Burbank station. So when she drives to work, she
You pass,
fill up.
yeah.
So she passes Hollywood Way.
Okay.
She works in Warner Brothers.
I got you. Yeah.
I do a lot of work up in Santa Barbara. So when the cost was lower, I drive to Santa Barbara and fill up over there because that station was pretty reliable.
Santa Barbara. So that's go up north to 111.
Yeah.
It's kind of on the way, right? Because you're up there on 14, right? 14. Yeah.
I take the 126, the back road. I work in Santa Barbara.
Okay,
I used to
okay.
drive it up there all the time. No big deal because the
Right, right.
fuel was
Right,
not
right.
$36.
Yeah. Used to be what, 25, 24ish, 13 maybe.
It was down 13 at one point. I think
Yeah.
I got it at 18, then it went to 20, then it went to 36.
Right.
20
yeah.
something.
You tripled it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so now I got a $51,000 car that sits in the driveway because
Oh, you haven't been. Oh, because you used up the fuel
we used
credit.
up the free. Well,
Yeah.
the free fuel was
Right.
when I calculated out like, oh, at $18 to $20, I'll be able to use it for 3 to 4 years.
Right. Yeah.
I've only had the car 2
Yeah.
years now.
It's
and
already.
I ran out of fuel 6 months ago.
Oh,
The
man.
fuel card 6 months ago. So
So you can only park it.
I only park. Like my son uses it. He's back from college.
Yeah.
So he drives just to here to his play basketball.
Yeah.
If he goes any distance, I got to give him my car, which is a gas car, to drive.
Oh, yeah. How many vehicles you have?
I have 3.
Oh, okay.
So I have an electric. I got the hydrogen,
And
and
then
then
you
I
have
have a
gas.
gas car because I go to Oregon and stuff for my kid. That's where he goes
Yeah.
to school up in that area. So
For
I
sure.
drive that up to Oregon,
Uh-huh.
and then be good. Now I drive the gas car all the time, and the hydrogen car sits.
Right. You need a hybrid now. You need a hybrid vehicle
Well, I did
in
have
place.
a hybrid.
Oh, you
I-
did.
I
right?
had a hybrid.
Uh-huh.
I traded it in for the Mirai.
Oh man. I see. I did the same. I made
I screwed.
made a bad
I
choice.
just screwed myself.
Yeah.
But at the time, I spoke to a guy that owned it. He says, yeah, fuel went up a little bit when he was paying $13. He had the older Mirai. Fuel went up, and Toyota helped me out with my payments, and then the fuel dropped down. No big deal. I love this car. He told me, I love it. The fuel station here, this one's always open. Mission Hills, yeah, it's open, but you only they give you like $5, and then you try to go again, you can't get more fuel.
Yeah. That's the issue with the pump. That's the issue with the pump.
The car I like.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fuel situation I don't like.
Right.
I love the car.
Exactly.
Like my wife loves the car. drives nice, smooth, right? 2023 is the new body style.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything was nice. Now, it's just the fuel.
You just parked there, yeah.
It's just parts.
You just parked, yeah.
It's so disappointing.
Yeah.
And then, they tell you, oh, there'll be a fuel station here, there's one here, and you're looking, oh gosh, they're everywhere, especially where I drive.
It's not.
Now, hardly any of them work.
Right.
Are you guys with the law?
I'm not with the law. I mean, I'm with the attorney. Yeah, I'm with Jason's attorney. Never mind.
Hey, 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 hey.
We don't like to know. We run out of bread real soon.
We run out of fuel.
Yeah, I know. We need to refuel.
Also in the interview, Jason and oh no, not Jason, it's the other dude. He's saying he used to live by Cloverfield in Santa Monica. No, they closed that station for good. They moved it to Inglewood actually. In Inglewood there's a pump. Not that far, just 405, go south a little bit, but that's a KTLA. There you go, KTLA. See, he got that mic, shotgun mic, much better mic.
That's what it is. And I don't want to waste your time. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you bringing the backdrop up here. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah. Good luck to both.
Oh yeah, for sure. There you go. Got that one from the last rally. Yeah, Sacramento.
Better audio.
Dude's taking off.
We're gonna march around the block once, and then we'll do the Mariah funeral, and then we'll call it a day.
Alright, cool.
Thank you guys.
Alright,
Thank you
sure.
guys. So let's start from here and let's go around the block. Yeah.
Definitely have more people showed up today compared to Sacramento rally. I feel like it's still not enough. This is about 50-ish, 35, 40 people. How's it going, man?
What's your name?
Leo.
Leo? Len.
Len? Nice to meet you.
Do you mind some of your videos and you send it to me? I'm making also some video.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have some a lot of stuff.
For sure.
Because I don't have some. I can give you my number or my email. Which one would you?
Email better. I can send you like through a Dropbox. You know,
Okay.
like the because the video file is quite large.
Yeah.
So I can send you a link and then you can
I'll give it to you later.
Okay.
Because I don't want to disturb your.
For sure.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from San Gabriel Valley.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I
from
live
San
in
Diego.
San Diego?
Yeah.
Oh, you drove all the way up here, huh?
Yeah.
Like 100 miles. You took the Mariah or?
Yeah, the Mirai.
Oh,
2019.
I guess no problem, right? Driving up here.
Right now, no, I traded in.
You already traded?
Yeah, I lost a lot of money.
Oh, you traded for a
I have
hybrid?
like 18,000, right? And the dealer offered me only 2,000.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to a lot of dealer,
Uh-huh.
and I ended up, he offered me 6,000
Oh,
from
okay.
Longo.
Oh, longer?
And they don't want to accept if I don't put a lot of money on the down payment.
Yeah, exactly.
So before my payment is 300 only for the Mirai. So
Uh-huh.
now I got the Corolla, the
What,
cheaper one. So I
500.
just to offset the negative.
Yeah, negative
I'm paying
equity.
700 now.
Oh, 700? You put money down on the money?
Yeah, I put money down.
Like 2,000?
No, I put like almost 5,100 because they don't want to accept me.
So the
That's the
negative equity is
money.
like 20,000?
The negative that I have is 11.
11,000.
Yeah, because it was 18 minus 6, so it's 11, and then I put down.
You got a brand new Corolla,
Yeah,
right?
it's a used one.
And the used one? What year was it?
The Corolla that I got is 2024. But
Oh,
even
okay,
though,
kinda
you
new.
know,
So
300 to
SE.
700.
Oh yeah, that's a big difference.
It's a big difference, man.
Yeah, you shouldn't
Instead
trade
of
it for that one.
saving money, because the problem I cannot use it.
Right.
My-
Have you tried trade another Mirai? Kind of double
No, 'cause
double
it's gonna
down.
win up the.
Yeah.
balance.
That's was my choice between either a Corolla used
Mhm.
or a newer Mirai. I picked this. That's because I had the first generation Mirai, and then I was trying to pick maybe a used Corolla, but I realized maybe the Corolla payment's gonna go up to 700-800. Plus on top of that, I had to pay gas.
Yeah.
So that's why I picked the second generation Mirai. But then it's still I have like 11,000-ish negative equity. They roll it to the second one. So my payment was 680. I only made 4 payments and I stopped
You stopped the
because the issue with the pump and all that, And then I got into the
This one?
join the law, the lawsuit, and then you send them the arbitration to Toyota, and they stop asking me to make a payment. That's pretty much it.
So
And yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare. I can't even sleep.
Yeah.
The money that I'm saving for emergency is gone.
Yeah,
know?
it's all gone because
if
the
I'm
vehicle.
gonna put gas on the right, it's like 200 something to fill up the gas.
Yeah, right. That's a lot of money to.
So even now, 700 is a lot of money compared to 300.
Yeah.
It's tough. They provide me rent a car for 4 months, and all of the sudden they call me, hey, you're not eligible. So I told them, how come you guys approved me in the first place, and right now I'm not eligible?
For the loan?
No, for the remember there's no hydrogen. They provide you with the rent a car.
Yeah. Oh, the rental car. Yeah. Yes, but as soon as you trade it in, that become eligible, I think.
No, when I have the Mirai.
I got you. You bought a brand new, or the Mirai is a brand new?
Used one.
Okay, so that's why it has to be brand new. They give you 21 days.
No, there is a policy that if you're 15 miles or more from the gas station, they provide you with a rental car. Yeah,
that
that's the
one
policy.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
See, on the first generation, I brought a used. Toyota only give me a week.
Yeah, I know that the 21
Yeah.
days that they gave you if you're gonna go somewhere else. So I saw one person on YouTube, so I told them that's why they gave me a
They give you
for 4 months.
for 4 months?
Yeah, from September to January.
That's nice. That's a
But
good
all
one.
of a sudden they told me that I'm not eligible. So I said, what's going
Oh,
on? Blah,
maybe
blah,
because the lawsuit or the pressure they put on. I don't know.
blah. It's
This
crazy,
is weird.
man.
How much is the registration you paying for the Mirai?
I was not able to register the car because
You wasn't able to register.
Yeah,
Oh.
because I traded in.
Do you want to share your story
Yeah.
or
Or you want to share?
either one or
Either one.
together if you want?
Together.
Just get your name. And
Okay.
Maybe we can get you facing this way.
For sure.
They like when there's a
Okay.
crowd.
Let me just take that off.
I'm Lily.
Really?
Okay.